Good evening and welcome to Church Chat from a very frosty North Lanarkshire in Scotland. This is the start of Advent and we're delighted to bring you a great news story for the start of this festive season from the Braddish family in Lincoln. Welcome all.
Thank you. Hello.
Who do we have here?
So this is our eldest. He's 13 and it's Ewan. Leo, 12. Pierce, 9. Vincent, 8. Edith, 5. And Micah, 3. And my husband, Mark. And I'm Fiona.
And I'm nearly 4.
You're nearly 4? Well, you know what I am? I don't like to tell people big secrets, but I'm nearly 30. And I'm 30, very near Christmas.
Yeah, you're very near. You're near Christmas, aren't you, Micah?
Yeah.
You're the 22nd of December.
Oh, so am I. I didn't want to say that in case someone, so people follow you online, don't people go crazy. Just forget I said. Well, yeah, happy birthday when it comes. I'll be 30 on the 22nd.
Say happy birthday. He's got the same birthday as you, Micah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why we're interviewing you today is you have embarked during this lockdown 2.0 on an exciting project to support March for Life. Could you tell us more about it?
About 2 years ago, the chorus came to me and I just sat down at the piano and was singing it, and the children used to say, is this going to be a Christmas song, Mummy? Are you going to record it? And it went on, and then the Christmas would come around again and I'd play it again. And then this year, I just was feeling excited about Christmas and started playing it. And this year, Leo said, come on, Mummy, this is Leo. So I said, well, I don't know, maybe we should. And so we sat down, Leo and I, and Leo tried the drum part and he sort of composed the drum parts. And then we thought we might have a song here, so we booked the studio without even having finished the song, without having written the verses, but we just went and did book the studio, so at half term. And then once we'd done that, we knew we had to go ahead and record the song and do all the rest of it. So then I wrote parts for Ewan on the trombone to make it a bit funkier. And then they all play string instruments, so we wrote some string parts. And to include the little ones, they played the glockenspiels and did the singing. And then I had to include Daddy, so we hired some tubular bells, the really big ones, only Daddy could reach, and he played those, which to give it sort of real church and Christmas feeling, really.
You've all really got involved in it quite a bit. What sort of background do you have in music? Is it just a hobby? Is it something you've professionally been trained in?
Yeah, I actually trained at the Royal Scottish Academy in Glasgow. So I would have never left, actually, if I hadn't been, that I had to go follow my teacher, because she left Glasgow down to Newcastle and she said I should go home and practice. And not that I really took her up on that, but so I went home for a year and then basically not long after met Mark and had my children. But I studied in Glasgow and so I was there doing violin, doing performance on violin. And I mainly just teach now, really, teach around and still do a few gigs locally. So
this is the whole family gathered together. Is anyone else missing?
No,
we're all here.
This is everyone. Yeah. Although we live with my uncle, we live with him, so I help care for him. But yeah, this is all of us.
Very good. And obviously, being the aim of this project, this single you're bringing out is support March for Life, that you're involved with. Why do you think it's important that we should support March for Life?
Well, to be honest, I didn't know a lot about March for Life, but I knew I wanted to support a pro-life movement, and I was looking at the charities I already knew, like Life and Spook, but I just wasn't feeling settled about what I should do and where the money should go. And so I rang a friend of a friend who I knew was really involved in the pro-life movement. And she had literally just put her phone down to Isabel Thorne-Spruce, who is the who runs March for Life, and she just got off the phone to her, and she said, "I can't believe you've just rung me. I think you should support March for Life." And so then she sent me the video of their latest demonstration in Parliament Square, where we saw Bishop John. And I was just so moved by that. I was really, really moved by that. And I felt so educated by that, just watching that little clip. And I just saw how March for Life brought together so many different charities and so many different aspects of the pro-life movement. There was, CBR UK were there, and different groups were there. Rachel's Vineyard, they were all there. And I thought, wow, this is something that everyone can get behind together, and really unifies the pro-life movement. And so we felt that that's what we were being called to do.
Yeah, it was Bishop Keenan actually that brought this project to my attention. We work quite closely with him in Scotland, doing various projects for the church, and he is so enthusiastic about this song, and to be honest, it is fantastic. We're going to let the viewers hear a sample of it, just the wee short sample of the clip, at some point. But I think that it encapsulates the joy of Advent and Christmas and family, and it just seems to tie in so nicely with the theme March for Life and the pro-life movement, to see you all using your talents for the glory of God.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, I hope so. That's really. That
was the idea.
Yeah, the song came to me out of just being excited about Christmas myself, and just like Christmas is coming, that exciting feeling of getting ready for it. But also, there's a little bit of, there's so much to do, and as a mother, and you end up having to do so much, and you can often get to Christmas and you're absolutely exhausted as well, and having a family and all the rest of it to do. So it's sort of like talking about that Advent period, how you're preparing for it, and and then we just wanted to talk about life and just the hope that's within us, that Jesus is our Saviour, and that's really the message for Christmas.
What is a young one tuned down the front? It's like,
I don't know what he's doing.
He's got
he's trying to sing up.
Yeah, we bought various bits of equipment to try, and we didn't have anything like that to try things out, and so he's playing with that. Who's
the most excited for Christmas? You're the most excited down the front. What do you want for Christmas?
Micah.
I like it for Christmas.
What's he saying?
I want to be like Christmas.
He wants to be like Christmas. He wants to be Christmas.
Stand up, Micah.
What about you in the blue in the back?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, really excited.
I'm excited about Christmas dinner.
Christmas dinner? What's your favourite bit of Christmas dinner?
Turkey.
I don't like the turkey. I like Brussels sprouts, controversially. Right, get on the front.
What are you excited about?
I'm excited about Christmas coming over and our gran and granddad.
Ah, yes. Well, it seems like that's going to happen. That'll be good.
I'm also excited about the present.
Yep. Next one.
I'm excited about everything.
Everything.
Just everything. The whole Christmas.
Oh yeah. Yeah. One more again down the front.
I like turkey.
Oh, you must have very good turkey down in England, because the turkey I get up here is dry. No, I love Christmas as well, and I think Bishop Keenan was one of the first. I don't know if you saw the news article. He was one of the first to kind of push for a wee bit more easing of restrictions at Christmas time. A lot of people mocked him about that, actually. He got a lot of stick in the media up here for that, but it seems that the government have come around to the idea, because people are going to celebrate Christmas no matter what. Obviously, it's encouraged to do it safely as possible. How are you celebrating?
Yeah, that's part of how we felt about the song as well, because I've heard people say things like, well, we can have a turkey in July, it doesn't matter, and things like that. It's just missing the point totally for us, and so we wanted to say that Christmas is coming, whatever, and you have to make what you can of it, and it's so important to be around family and friends.
Yeah.
It's funny, the secular world are in a tizzy, so to speak. Did you say that expression down there? I don't know. Because all the things, the elements of their secular Christmas are under threat by restrictions. You know, the consumerism, the secularism, the office parties, the mad rush to the shops to buy things, but yet the essence of what Christmas means for us as Christians has not been changed and fundamentally won't be changed, is that Jesus is coming. And that's what that song you've made about is encapsulating. That's why it's fantastic. I think it's very timely as well. So the question is, how do people download your song so that they can support March for Life and support this new venture?
So it's on iTunes and Amazon. We'd like people to download it because that's where once Apple have taken their cut, but we actually would raise money, whereas streaming you just get a fraction of a penny for every stream. So we really would like people to download it, so that would really help to hopefully raise some money for March for Life. Perfect.
So I would encourage everyone who's watching this video to get involved in this campaign. Download the song, you'll love it. It's absolutely it's magically exciting, encapsulates Christmas for us, and your family will enjoy it, and maybe with the money you'll help inspire more pro-life families in the future to get involved in these sort of projects. So thank you very much for your time this evening, this very cold. How is it down there? Is it frosty down there?
Just
Wet. Well, it's nice and snowy up here with some snow. So it's very good. So thanks for coming on tonight and chatting briefly about this fantastic video. And we'll end this by playing your video.